Get ready for cargo shots from the Strat Times, presented by Hactl. Here's a weekly roundup of the latest air freight and logistics news.
Which cargo terminal in Asia has become the first to achieve IATA SEMS certification? What is the latest update on the STC and Boeing 777-300ER conversion programs by IAI, Mammoth and KMC? And starting from March 31st, Nairobi is all geared up to host the Flower Logistics Africa and Perishable Logistics Africa 2025, bringing together industry leaders. Stay tuned with us as we discuss the top interesting stories of this week from the world of air cargo. I am Nikita Sebastian and you are watching Cargo Shots presented by Hactl. DB Schenker reports strong 2024 results. Sale to DSB on track. Global logistics giant DB Schenker reported revenue of 19.2 billion euros for 2024 and an adjusted EBIT of 1.1 billion euros, reflecting a stable performance. The sale of DB Schenker to DSB is likely to be concluded this year, according to DB Group's financial announcement. Meanwhile, DB Group continues to face challenges, closing 2024 with an adjusted EBIT of -333 million euros, a significant improvement from -2.2 billion euros in 2023. Levin Hall, CFO DB Group, highlighted its strategy to focus on core rail operations. In 2025, the group expects revenue to surpass 27 billion euros with a positive EBIT, while net financial debt is projected to decline to 26 to 28 billion euros. Cathay Cargo Terminal becomes Asia's first to achieve IATA SEMS certification. Cathay Cargo Terminal has become Asia's first ground handling facility to achieve the highest level of IATA Security Management System certification operating status. This milestone strengthens Hong Kong's leadership in air cargo logistics and sets a new benchmark for aviation security in the region. The IATA SEMS certification is awarded to organizations that demonstrate exceptional proficiency in managing aviation security risks, regulatory compliance, and continuous improvement. Cathay Cargo Terminal has invested in AI-driven security technologies, including intruder detection and unattended cargo monitoring, alongside enhanced cybersecurity measures. The certification will be officially presented during the IATA World Cargo Symposium in Dubai on 15 April 2025. This achievement further expands the terminal's portfolio of industry-leading certifications. IAI, Mammoth and KMC accelerate Boeing 777-300ER freighter developments. The three key Boeing 777-300ER freighter conversion programs by Israel Aerospace Industries, Mammoth Freighters, and Kansas Modification Center are progressing, but have yet to receive supplemental type certificates from the FAA and other regulatory agencies. In an exclusive statement to the Strat Times, spokesperson from all three companies provided key updates on their freighter conversion programs. IAI confirmed it expects STC approval from the Israel Civil Aviation Authority and the FAA by early May 2025. The company has secured over 60 orders for its B777-300ER SF, with Kalitta Air as the launch customer, set to deploy the aircraft from May 10 under a code share with Japan Airlines. Meanwhile, Mammoth Freighters, which is converting both 777-200LR and 777-300ER models, is nearing test flights, with 7 aircraft already deep in conversion. Avia Solutions Group will be the first 777-300ER MF operator. The company said that it is not making any forecasts until it completes its formal test flights. It hopes to be in the air in late Q1 or early Q2 of 2025. KMC is targeting FAA certification in Q2 2026, with 10 aircraft on order for backbone freighter leasing. Boeing has likely ended production of the 777-300ER passenger variant, but continues to manufacture the 777F. The next generation 777-8F, expected in 2028, will shape the future of Boeing's freighter lineup. FedEx orders 8 new Boeing 777 freighters, delays MD-11 retirements. FedEx has ordered 8 new Boeing 777 freighters and 2 used ones with deliveries in 2026 and 2027. The purchase supports its fleet modernization while maintaining aircraft capital expenditure at $1 billion for FY26. The company has also extended the retirement timeline for its MD-11 fleet from FY28 to FY32 to ensure network flexibility. In Q3 FY 2025, FedEx reported a 2% revenue increase to $22.2 billion, though net income declined to $0.91 billion. Cost-cutting initiatives and operational efficiencies remain key focus areas as the company positions itself for long-term growth. FedEx President and CEO Raj Subramaniam stated that the company is on track to cut over $4 billion in structural costs by the end of FY25 compared to FY23. Heathrow resumes full operations after major outage. Flight operations have resumed at London Heathrow Airport following a massive power outage caused by a fire at a nearby electrical substation. The disruption led to widespread flight cancellations, delays, and diversions affecting freight movements. In its statement to the Strat Times, IAG Cargo, Virgin Atlantic Cargo, and Lufthansa Cargo mentioned the disruptions they faced, with IAG temporarily halting freight acceptance on their website. Dinata UK managed diverted shipments, while freight forwarders like Kuehne Nagel implemented contingency plans. Lufthansa Cargo rerouted shipments via Frankfurt and Birmingham to minimize delays. IATA's Director General Willie Walsh criticized Heathrow's preparedness, calling for better infrastructure resilience. Operations are now fully stabilized, with airlines resuming their full schedules. The UK government has also launched an investigation into the outage. Nairobi set to host FLA-PLA 2025, organized by Logistics Update Africa. Flower and perishable logistics take center stage as Nairobi prepares to host Flower Logistics Africa and Perishable Logistics Africa 2025 on March 31st and April 1st, 2025 respectively. The two-day event will provide a crucial platform for industry stakeholders to discuss air freight access, cold chain solutions, regulatory policies, and export infrastructure to enhance efficiency and overcome logistical challenges in the perishable supply chain. Organized by Logistics Update Africa, a Stat Media Group venture, the conferences will bring together exporters, freight forwarders, policy makers, and technology providers to collaborate on securing sustainable logistics frameworks. Thank you for joining us on this week's Cargo Shots. Stay updated by hitting the subscribe button on our YouTube channel and visiting www.stattimes.com for daily news updates. We will be back next week with a new episode of Cargo Shots featuring more interesting stories.
You've been watching Cargo Shots from the Strat Times, presented by Hactl. See you next week with more updates from the air cargo and logistics industry.